Sophia, you've done it again. What a great red carpet. Thank you for bringing us such an amazing lineup of WebXR innovators. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the second Polly's WebXR Awards. I am your host, Julie Smithson. And happy Valentine's Day to everyone. What a massive year it has been for XR. A year ago, when we brought you the first Polly's, we called 2020 Year Zero. And Year One, 2021, did not disappoint. At the first Polly's, we called our watch parties the Meta Multiverse. And later in the year, when Mark Zuckerberg declared that Facebook was going to become a metaverse company, he didn't mean that my company, Metaverse, was going to acquire it. But he did do us all a favor by settling, perhaps once and for all, what we call this thing of ours: VR, AR, MR, XR, spatial computing, the metaverse. By November at AWE, we had so many metaverse drinking games. We had a metaverse drinking game. Seemingly overnight, this term that had been around for 30 years gained critical mass. And there's a good reason for it. Verse, as in the universe, conveys space, and people get that. And that's what we needed. And adoption has been ramping up, and the world has begun to change, just like we knew it would. But we've got a lot of work to do to get this next era right. And that's why we work to convene the community to keep the conversation going. To make sure we each have agency in this future we are creating, our theme for tonight. Every company and brand knows they need to have a presence in the metaverse. Just like they needed a website and social media, executive job titles now have of the metaverse in them. Everyone and their cousin seems to have put metaverse and NFTs in their LinkedIn and Twitter taglines. That to us is proof positive. We're in the right place and at the right time. Another big part of the 2021 zeitgeist has been the rise of NFTs. And last year, we were the first award show to make NFTs out of our trophies before it was cool. And this year, we're the first show to present all of our nominees with minted 3D laurels. The XR Metascape is vast, from AAA games to virtual production and volumetric video to collaboration and training tools and data visualization, and of course, social XR. Our publication, xrcollaboration.com, charts some of this, but we're still in a fast-moving expansion into this new era rife with innovation. This is what's so exciting. We're watching the future getting it invented, and we're building the metaverse together. Making this year's show reminds us what a vibrant community we have filled with remarkable and passionate people. We've chosen WebXR as our slice of the metaverse to celebrate because of the importance of what it means to be able to deliver immersive experiences over the open web. We use WebXR as a virtual production platform. Most of the video footage, visuals in our shows, and our trailers are built and shot in WebXR, and we encourage you to try it. It is a canvas with infinite possibilities that leverages all of the mediums that came before. But the web is the distribution platform, and XR is the medium. The metaverse is a virtual place we're collectively building. And when we talk about accessibility, we mean both the ability to get to the content and that the content itself is built to be consumed by people who are differently abled. And WebXR is designed to be inclusive to all. And these are the values we hold dear. Native apps are not going anywhere. And they will always have their place in headsets just like they do on phones, tablets, TVs, and watches. Apps provide lower level access to a device's sensor and processor, and they will always be capable of more than a browser. And WebGPU is going to bring enhanced visual fidelity to web content, and WebXR experiences are just going to keep getting better. This year, WebXR showed us some stunning innovations, and that set a new bar for immersive content, period. Some of the experiences no one would have ever thought would have been possible in a browser yet. But here we are. And with all of this momentum, we've entered 2022 with no doubt that WebXR has a huge year ahead. A common theme of our WebXR Summit Series in 2021 was advocacy for the adoption of standards. And as a result of sourcing our own community for solutions, it led us to a new initiative called Meta-Traversal. Meta-Traversal will help bring the stakeholders of the metaverse together to accelerate cooperation on solving some of the biggest technical challenges, including interoperability standards. We are delighted to hear the W3C Immersive Web is reworking its charter to include portal interoperability. We'll be back at AWE in June, demonstrating interoperability live on stage, demonstrating with Meta-Traversal. Our WebXR Summit Series this year was in 3 installments: the Developer, Business, and Design Summits, hosted respectively by Trevor Flowers, Samantha Matthews, and Kemp Bai, with over 60 sessions, 130 speakers, 160 companies, all sharing their knowledge and wisdom on how we can advance the WebXR platform together. This year, the WebXR Summit Series continues with the theme of Applied WebXR, with the Education Summit hosted by Karen Alexander, the Brand Summit hosted by Sophia Moshasha, and the Production Summit hosted by Daniel Dabrowski-Bryant, all co-hosted again by yours truly. We'd like to thank FutureWay Technologies for sponsoring our programs and being such a great partner in advancing the WebXR ecosystem. Now it's time to kick off our expanded show. And last year we had 11 categories. This year we have 17, and some of last year's awards have been renamed, and we have 6 new ones, including the ROX Award, the Return on Experience, our Impact Award, plus Augmented Reality Experience and Video Experience of the Year. Also, Software and Platform of the Year, and our new Community Honor. We also have 3 features to highlight some amazing work, and another first, a halftime show live from the metaverse, brought to you by Onboard XR. All of this is brought to you with love by our community. And we'd like to thank AWE for carrying our show on AWE Live, which is a great place to watch it. We'd also like to thank 5Rs for setting up a special video room to watch 3 nominated videos in WebXR. And to our jurors, we appreciate you taking the time to review all of these nominations and vote for the winners. Special thanks also goes to our watch party hosts, Athena and Doug and Big Rock Creative in our own alt space, Red Carpet Theater, built by the amazing Cause and Christie. Also, Chris Madsen and Daniel Dabrowski-Bryant holding down our watch party in the Ready Player Golf Clubhouse and Engage, and our WebXR watch parties, Worlds by Matt Cool in Hubs, Arnold Putz in VR Land, and the XR Women Museum in Frame. We encourage each of you to watch Party Hop and enjoy the show across the metaverse together as a community. So go to thepolys.com/metaverse and find out how you can join us, and we'll see you in the Meta Multiverse. I'm Julie Smithson, and you're watching the Polys WebXR Awards.